Allison's not gonna want to eat pork
Hi
anymore,
guys! Everyone look for a picture. Everyone look. Oh man, you just messed it up, fatty. Just a little puppy. No big deal.
All right, guys. Morning after Hurricane Matthew. We fortunately fared very well. Did not turn out well for everybody, unfortunately. Feel bad for a lot of people. That storm really did a lot of damage to the folks that live at the beach. Obviously, like I'm sure you guys have seen on the news, like the people in Haiti and stuff were devastated. I think they said there's like up to 800 deaths now in Haiti.
Is it?
Yeah, it's something really horrible. Because, you know, those people unfortunately live in little huts and stuff. So, I mean, nothing to protect them from a storm like that. Hearts go out to all those people. And we got a lot of friends that are without power and stuff, so we might have people over today. Since we do have power, any of our friends that don't have power, we might have them over to the house so they can enjoy the AC a little bit, maybe watch a little TV, get some updates, or who knows, just enjoy some conveniences, charge their phones and whatnot. Right now we are going over to our brother-in-law, or my brother-in-law, her brother. He is a fireman and he's going to be stuck at work for a few days. He has a small rental property on the creek that he had purchased back a little while ago and rents out to make sure that it wasn't damaged. We are at the creek house of our brother-in-law's, and this is why he wanted us to come and check it out. House, water. I don't see any evidence that the water got up in his house, so that's good, but unfortunately, looks like a tree might have fallen on his house. I don't think it really damaged it, but there is a tree down. There's a big old tree right down on the house.
Big tree there kind of saved it, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, hopefully no major damage. There was a tree down on his house, but it looked like there was another tree that it kind of hit on the way down that slowed it down, and there was enough like of the small branches to kind of cushion the fall when it hit. So fingers crossed, hopefully there's no holes in the roof and no water damage or anything like that. I saw a lot of people out cleaning up, so it looks like everybody's safe, which is the main thing, that nobody was hurt. Property can always be replaced, life can't. So hope for the best for everybody. Okay, so I had to stop. We were driving down the road and there's pigs, like just on the side of the road, pigs. Pigs, like straight pigs. He just straight laid down in the water. He said, screw it, I'm hot. The one lady stopped and said she knew a few people in the area that had pigs and she was gonna call and see if anybody knew who they were. Got some, I think that's National Guard probably, vehicles, which is good to see because that means everybody's here helping people. So we are going into Jacksonville, have to go by Home Depot and get some bolts to fix a gate, and my dad had some trees down and he needs to borrow the chainsaw, so I'm taking the chainsaw into him. A lot of the street signs have been damaged. You see fences and stuff. So I mean, there's a lot of kind of superficial damage, but in general, inland in St. Augustine / Jacksonville, I feel like fared fairly well. The beaches, very different story. I feel horrible for those people. That area was evacuated. The National Guard's still not even letting people in out there. palm tree that went down at my parents' house. I don't know if you guys know anything about palm trees, but that palm tree was pretty old. And if you can tell, it was a healthy palm tree. I mean, it's all green, but it sure got broke. That must have been a good gust that got that one, because it's a good sized tree, and palm trees normally don't snap like that. Gotta get this tree. Going to check on our beach to see if it's completely destroyed.
Yeah, because we had a hurricane.
Yeah, because we had a hurricane.
And no school on Monday.
And no school on Monday.
And no work.
And that, no, I gotta go to work.
Mommy and Daddy.
Show him your gimpy arm, babe. Show him your gimpy arm. Oh, what the hell is
You can really appreciate it.
I don't think you can really appreciate it, but that arm is jacked up. If anybody ever breaks in the house, I'm handing her the gun because she can shoot around corners with that thing. You guys have seen this before. It's a scenic road where I hate those things. I officially hate those things. Anyway, there's a lot of trees over this part of the road, and it's very swampy on either side. So the roots of the trees are loose, and there's a mouse that keeps going off a toy, and it's driving me bananas. I'm gonna crush that thing. But anyway, we're gonna see if this thing is like blocked off. So we'll see. So the audio here is probably going to be horrible because I forgot to bring my wind mic, so this wind noise is probably going to be really, really bad. But where I'm standing used to be dunes, like high dunes that blocked the beach from going, or the water from going in the rest of the way. Now it's all flat, just flat, and there's just a ton of debris everywhere. So see, this all used to be elevated, like down here was where the beach was. Down like here is where the beach was, and then right about like in this area, it humped up a good 5 or 6 feet, and then it was raised up to where those houses were at. Now this whole area where you see all this rubbish is all as flat as a pancake, where the hurricane came and washed it all up. Water is still, if you can tell, there's a little stream that goes right down through there and back out to the beach.
Oh, what is this?
So it's still water draining. They got a pump running, trying to get all the water back out into the ocean. flooded.
Underwater.
So I mean, being that this whole area was underwater like 2 days ago, it looks pretty damn good. See where some of the water hasn't receded yet, but I mean, I don't know. Overall, I think we really kind of dodged the bullet. Not that it wasn't bad, but it could have been way worse. Tom and I, ooh, look at that starburst. Tom, you look like you're coming out of heaven. I am God. Tom and I are going into Publix. You know Tom from previous vlogs. You've seen his ass. We are running into Publix to get some food. Tom and his fam have come over to the house because the hurricane knocked their power out, and we couldn't exactly let my brother sit in his house in the heat when I have AC at my house. So they came over to hang out, and we're going up to Publix to get some grub because his wife makes a really good ziti. Publix is in remarkably good shape, and strangely enough, the things they're out of are beer and Coca-Cola.
Nobody beer.
Not water. Yeah. That's the thing. They're not out of water. They actually have more than enough water. It's beer and Coke they're out of. Look at the beer. That's the beer aisle. Apparently people were worried more about getting sauced up than they were about hydrating. Go wrong with that ziti. Did you make up that recipe, Kat, or is that something you got off somewhere?
Pinterest.
You're still a genius for putting it together.
Just for you guys.
Ooh, ziti. It doesn't look as good after we've like devoured most of it. I should have gotten maybe a picture of it when it was all fresh. All right, that's good. We're good. We're good. All right, hug. Oh yay, hugs.
I'm sleeping in Charlotte's room tonight.
All right.
Oh,
With you?
you're probably gonna regret that.
The stems are my favorite.
Oh, give it a whiff.
What is it? Oh, that is nice. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's gonna do.
I get half the icing on one half and half the icing on the other half.
How do you do that? I thought it just came off on one side.
Magic. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's heaven in an Oreo. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I like the golden one.
Mmm.
Oh, that's bad.
You're right. I think all these girls are crazy. It has been a long and interesting day. All right. Going to bed. Say night, Al.
Good night.
Hey.
Boy or girl?
Uh-oh. He's making noise. He's like, put me down, bitch. Oh. I mean, it's a pork chop, babe.
That's rude.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
I don't think they would appreciate that.
You don't